Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Waffles. Today we are playing another game. This game is called Agatha Christie, The ABC Murders. And for those who don't know, Agatha Christie is a very famous, very successful mystery novel writer, one of the best rated, most likely, probably even. And what this game is like a mystery solve puzzle type game, probably close to like the Professor Layton type games. I have not seen anything of this game yet. It just looked interesting when I passed by on it on Steam. And said I bought it a while ago and I never played it. So today I want to start. And yeah, Hercule Poirot is one of the main characters. He's also like I think in Pink Panther and all that stuff. If I'm not wrong. Don't quote me on that. I'm really not sure, but let's just go with it. I don't really care what name. I'm really not good in names in general, so yeah, let's tone the volume down a little bit if it's an option. Yeah, because it's a bit loud. Yeah, let's do it something like this, and then we'll see if it's still too loud in a bit. Controls, just mouse. Okay, let's just, yeah, Agatha Christie ABC Murders. I was thinking I might said it wrong earlier, but turns out I was right all along.
Some post for you, Poirot.
Mr. Hercule Poirot, you fancy yourself, don't you, at solving mysteries that are too difficult for our poor thick-head British police? Let us see, Mr. Clever Poirot, just how clever you can be. Perhaps you'll find this nut too hard to crack. Look out for handover on the 21st of the month. Yours extra. A, B, C.
Oh, it's some sort of joke.
Maybe. But please remind me to inform Chief Inspector Japp.
Okay. I feel like I'm actually pulled into some movie. Wonder how,
It's
like,
here, Poirot.
Oh.
The murder took place in this street. Grim place indeed.
Tout à fait, Hastings. The streets of Andover are in a terrible state.
Look, there's Chief Inspector Japp. He's talking with a policeman.
Let us try not to get our shoes wet.
Okay, so I was gonna say is I wonder how this game will like actually play gameplay wise. I really have no idea. Click a zone, it's here to go there. When a cursor changes, keep holding the click and move the cursor to the left. Okay. Yeah, okay. Luckily you guys can see the cursor too. I was worried about that. I usually disable it on my recordings, so...
Don't dilly-dally, Poirot. Japp will be waiting.
It reminds me a lot of like Sherlock Holmes. Not Sherlock Holmes. Maybe it's Sherlock Holmes games too. I've never
Over
played
here,
this.
it's Hastings and Poirot. You missed the 9 o'clock train?
We took the 10:30. Luckily, the service is good to Andover.
So, Chief Inspector, what do we have?
The victim is called Alice Asher. She owned this tobacco shop. She was killed yesterday with a blow to the back of the head.
At what time?
Let me just check.
Hey, Oh, I meant the Professor Layton games earlier. Take advantage of the moments when the person you are with is busy in order to observe him, her. You will obtain clues about their state of mind and personality. Left click and hold on jab, then hold and move to the left to select observe. Okay, so... Okay, glasses is observe. It's good to remember. Find 3 clues that agree with Hercule Poirot's remark. Move the mouse to guide your gaze.
Is Jap being too relaxed? Let us find the clues that prove it.
Facts. Maybe like... Hands, yeah. Okay.
Jap is in a good mood. I bet he thinks he's already caught the culprit.
An arrogant officer. How
The
original.
last customer to see Mrs. Asher alive left her shop at 5:30. The body was found at around 11 in the evening by an officer doing his rounds. The shop door was open. That's what alerted him.
Had anything been taken?
A little tobacco maybe, but you'd hardly murder for a few smokes. There's nothing of any real value in the shop.
What type of woman was Mrs. Asher?
In her 50s, married but separated, no children.
Her husband?
Aha, Franz Asher, the husband. Alcoholic and violent. It's said that he regularly insulted his wife and threatened to kill her.
Okay. Yeah, ask his opinion. I want to be friendly, so I'm gonna say ask his
Do
opinion.
you think he's guilty?
We'll look for Franz Asher. If he doesn't have an alibi, the case is closed. A very unoriginal murder.
Peut-être. May I examine the crime scene?
Of course, old chap.
I'll be with you in a minute, Poirot.
Okay. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually how they solved murders back in the day. Like, one clue, you're the murderer, and then like have the actual murders and criminals go away. Click on the arrow in the bottom right hand corner on the screen to display the menu icons. Okay, so... The hell does this mean? Clue? Okay. I don't want the clue, I want to find it myself. Let's see, it's here. Okay. I'm wondering why the different cursor didn't pop up at first. The body is still there, okay. Third, clicking, okay.
Red liquid is oozing out. Is it blood? No,
Berries.
it's just some strawberries that are losing their juice.
ABC. Now, how
It's not
coincidental.
just any railway guide. It's open at the letter A. There are no prints on the book.
Weird. Oh, there's still something. No. Yeah, bunch of
The
hands.
counter is covered with fingerprints all on top of one another. Unfortunately, it will not be possible to use.
So what I was thinking was maybe I could like rotate it here as well, like I did in the bag, but that's apparently not the case.
She has a packet of clay cigarette next to her hand.
Oh,
Did she drop
cigarettes.
it when she fell?
It could be. I mean, she's in a cigarette store after all, so like...
This poor woman's head is resting in a very even-shaped pool of blood.
I think it's blood. I think it's from this canister or something.
She just has one wound on the back of the head. There are no other wounds or signs of a struggle. I can't see any other mark on the floor. The body is hidden by the counter and is not visible from the tobacco shop store. Many customers must have thought that Mrs. Asher had popped out.
Price charts. Yeah, indeed. How do you explain the presence of the ABC? Okay, sometimes I have to click like 2 times for something to do, which is a bit weird, but I'll get used to it, I think. Objects hide secrets behind complex mechanisms. Okay, so basically puzzles. Observe the object from all angles. Zoom in by clicking part of the object with the left button. On the mouse, zoom out using your right button. Or the arrow. Okay.
The till does not appear to have been touched. I have to check that nothing is missing from it.
I just rotate it first to see if like there's something obvious. The 5 here. And whatever this means. But let's just open it.
A mechanism has just made a fan click.
Okay. Can I open this? No. Let's press the 5.
It would be best to examine the rest of the till.
I know, but let me open. Okay, it doesn't want to let me do that. No, I don't want to quit. Oh, it's because I pressed X. Okay. Something else here. This gap, but oh, just does this. Weird. That's weird. Okay, it doesn't really let me do much. Let's see. Can I open?
The till is full of money, but there is something strange.
Ah, there's a 2. Wait. So it's like 8, 5, 2. 8, 5, 2. Okay,
This
hidden
must
key.
be the key.
Clicked a bit too fast there. Key for the back of the shop, so... Okay, to use an object in inventory, slide it on to an element and see a person object that is stuck in your inventory can also be examined more closely. Okay. With this my inventory? Notebook. Okay. Objectives. Little grey cells. How do we explain the presence of ABC guide? Was Asher killed on site? Is theft demoted? Okay, oh, so they're like questions. Oh, just here. Wow. Ah, but it pops up when I press the arrow. Okay, that's why I was like, I wasn't there earlier. Oh, no, not what I meant to do.
There are cigarettes packets in a mess on the shelf.
Yeah, let's pop out and do the arrow. Ego points, collect trophy. I mean, that's like not the main focus for me.
Blood. Did Alice Asher suffer from nosebleeds?
She could be punished by her violent husband, of course. It's always an option.
An inscription in German. Souvenir of our honeymoon in the Black Forest. To my Alice forever, Franz Asher.
It's in German.
The Ashers were a lovely couple when they were young.
That's very stereotypical. It's always Germans or Russians that are the villains. Let's see. This. Oh, puzzle box.
Such a pretty decoration should be at.
How fun. Let's see. I change it around. Okay, I cannot twist it while that is in place, so... You could do this and see... Okay... It's always difficult to know, right? Like how it would actually line up. I just... Okay, like...
The wooden flower is...
I know... no. That will not help me. Sorry for the messages, I'll quickly turn that off. Okay, so this seems to be the case.
I heard a faint sound as if something was unlocked.
I should have thought about that earlier instead of just trying. This looks my experience with puzzle games definitely has to do something eventually, like some coins or something need to be placed or whatnot. Let's see if I can actually open this already.
It is.
Look. Ah, see, I knew. Okay, let's just. Oh. I'll place them all like neatly then, I guess, since. Okay, that did something. Could be placed neatly, yeah. Okay. It unlocked something, but let's just see if the top ones do the same. Oh no, we don't.
It is blocked.
Right. I mean, I heard it, you guys heard it, right? The slides.
These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move.
These ones won't move. There's something somewhere else that opened? No. Maybe I should copy how these ones are. Then? Also always an option, of course. Oh, yeah, that was it. What was that noise then? Earlier when I turned it? It definitely sounded like something opened up.
Medicine.
Antitutis.
Laudanum-based cough medicine, Mrs. Asher.
Oh, okay.
It's strange to find such an elaborate medicine from a leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest woman.
That's true. Thank you also, narrator, to say it's mess, so I don't have to like actually try to pronounce a fucking word.
From Mr. Adam Flint, Royal Bank, Eastfield Road, Andover. To Mrs. Alice Asher, 5 Bishops Road, Andover. Dear Mrs. Asher, further to your request of 12 February 1935, I have informed my superiors of your wish to apply for a loan to acquire the lease of the shop you rent from Mr. Fairfax. Despite the seriousness of your case, I regret to inform you that your request has been denied. The amount of your personal contribution, £11, is not high enough and represents too small a part of the final transaction. I remain at your disposal for any questions. Adam Flint.
Okay.
Mrs. Asher's meager savings were not enough for her to own the tobacco shop, but will largely cover her funeral costs.
Yeah, because back in the day, a couple of pounds was like a big deal already, right? And like now, where a couple of dollars,
What a
pounds,
strange
euros
box.
is worth
It looks like
not
you
much.
have to slide the slats of wood to open it.
It sounds like a classic puzzle box. I know. It's a bit hard to see like in how they actually slide in this game.
This button appears to activate a mechanism.
That'll probably help me slide one of these. Next. I've never
That
seen
should do it.
one like this though with buttons. I've seen normal versions of just sliding. Meets game. Drawing and a necklace?
Who is this young woman? To my dear Aunt Alice, Mary Drower.
Have you found anything?
The victim has a niece. We must find her.
Oh. Let's see, there's something else to inspect here. Oh, I got ego points because I looked at myself in the mirror. Okay. I was not thinking about that when I clicked on it.
This interior is very simple.
How neatly it's organized. So, like, it's all, like, neatly next to each other. Yeah, just look at things. Maybe don't
Mrs.
worry what
Asher
I'm
lived
looking at.
very simple.
I mean, she wasn't that rich. She just, like, opened the shop for somebody. Oh. I feel like I'm missing something still in the room. Oh no, I've done this part already. Wasn't there
I've
like
finished with this subject.
a necklace or something? Okay, I guess might be done with this room then. Those are only things I could look at that I already looked at earlier. Something here. Apparently, yes. Aha.
The place is unusually tidy for a crime scene.
That's true. Charles, magazine papers in order. No dust on the floor or whatnot. I don't know what that's gonna
Nothing
help us
suggests
though.
any sign of a fight.
The game will most likely guide me to the answer anyway.
So, Poirot, any news?
So, an ABC guide with no fingerprints but prints all over the counter.
Normally, the tobacco shop does not sell ABC guides.
Exact. Mon ami, could you have a word with the neighbors? Some may have seen something.
Of course, my friend, I'll do it straight away.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Here you are making Poirot's little grey cells work. The aim is to answer the questions he asks himself by establishing a link. Okay, so like I have to try and think about the questions and IDC suggests. Okay. Hover the cursor or the clues to see the description. Click on the clues with the left mouse button to select it. Be selected. Okay. So is the theft the motive for a crime? No. No objects of value. This still isn't touched and full of money. So theft is not the motive for the crime. That one already
The motive is
earlier,
definitely
right?
not financial gain. There is no sign of a struggle, and the till has not been forced or emptied.
Yeah, look, it's
I
only
think I've looked everywhere here. Let us see if I can find any more information in the shop's surroundings.
surroundings outside main. Yeah, I think it's way deeper as well. It would just be a bit too simple in general. I mean, that might just be me thinking about this game too deep though. But yeah, I see we are recording for like 25 minutes already, so I'll be wrapping it up for this episode here. And next episode we might be able to crack this case because I don't think it's gonna be that longer. But I do think it's gonna be like one big string of crimes and whatnots that tie together in one story, a lot like you would think of Sherlock Holmes stories and the Layton games and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave some feedback down below if you think this could make a good series, if you like the game, you want to see me play another game instead. And anyways, thank you guys for watching and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.